The Philadelphia Eagles are entering the 2025 NFL season with a chip on their shoulder and a fire in their belly. After an offseason full of speculation, top 10 list snubs, and unexpected free agent chatter, the Birds are back in the spotlight, and they're ready to let their actions speak louder than the offseason noise. Let's start with something official. John McMullen dropped the news yesterday. The Eagles will report to training camp on July 22nd, and the highlight of their preseason prep, a joint practice with the Cleveland Browns at the NovaCare Complex on August 13th. No more trips to Ohio this time. Cleveland's coming to Philly. This joint practice carries added intrigue with two young quarterbacks, Kenny Pickett and Dorian Thompson-Robinson, DTR, now swapping uniforms and facing off against their former squads. That alone will draw plenty of attention, but it's what's brewing on the defensive side of the ball that's really got Philly buzzing. Welcome to the Cooper DeJean era. Last year, the Eagles took a chance on a tough, versatile rookie corner. What they got in return was a game-changing defender who has now been crowned the top slot corner in the NFL by ESPN heading into his second season. Yes, already. Cooper DeJean didn't even start until after Week 5. He began the year nursing an injury and watched from the sidelines as Philly's defense stumbled out of the gate. But once he hit the field, the impact was immediate. The Eagles' defense went from a mediocre 26th in expected points added (EPA) per play to first in the NL, not just barely, by a mile. The Texans came in second, but they were closer to 13th place than they were to the top-ranked Eagles. DeJean allowed 0 touchdowns on 68 targets throughout the 2024 season. Let that sink in. A rookie. 0 touchdowns. No wonder Fangio's defense leveled up once number 14 took the field. Sure, it wasn't just him. Rookie standout Quinyon Mitchell improved week by week. Zach Bond, Nakobe Dean, and the entire defensive front stepped up. But DeJean unlocked the versatility Fangio loves. Someone who can lock down receivers in man coverage, read plays in zone, and help disguise looks pre-snap. Eric from Eagle Eric on Twitter broke it down best. Among corners with 400-plus snaps, Mitchell and DeJean graded first and second in man coverage. Philly doesn't typically play a ton of man, but those numbers may tempt Fangio to shake things up. Ringo's big test and Asante Samuel Jr. Watch with James Bradbury out of the picture and Isaiah Rodgers. A question mark. Attention now turns to Kelee Ringo. Just Twaman, Twanchin Ringo has fans split. In a poll with over 3,100 votes, 44% of Eagles fans said they believe in Ringo, but are nervous, while 36% are fully confident he's ready to ball out. Nick Sirianni and the front office are giving him a real shot, but there may be a curveball on the horizon. ESPN's Jeremy Fowler revealed that the Eagles have Asante Samuel Jr. on their radar. He's coming off a neck injury and likely won't sign until late July, but the fit is intriguing. If Philly adds him, it would likely be a low-risk, prove-it deal that forces competition rather than guarantees starts. And that's what Sirianni wants. Iron sharpening iron. The running back room, underrated and disrespected, another offseason list. Another dose of Eagles slander. This time it's Pro Football Focus ranking running back units, and Philly lands at number 4. Not bad, until you realize they're behind Detroit, Atlanta, and the Ravens. Now, the Falcons' Bijan Robinson and the Lions' Thunder and Lightning duo make sense, but the Ravens? Over Saquon Barkley and A.J. Dillon? Let's not forget. Barkley looked rejuvenated in 2024 Schurstrupper and still sat out Week 18. He's rested, healthy, and motivated. In his own words, if you thought last year was good, wait till this year. And Dillon? Medical experts have cleared his neck, and he's reportedly impressed at OTAs. If both stay healthy, this backfield could be the most punishing in football. Nick Sirianni's message: celebration is over, war is coming. At the heart of it all is the energy coming from the top. Day one of OTAs, head coach Nick Sirianni stepped to the mic and delivered a fiery message that should be plastered on walls from Broad Street to the Link. Treat praise like perfume. Sniff it, don't drink it, it's poison. He's seen what early hype can do to a team. Now, after a 2024 campaign that ended in disappointment despite flashes of brilliance, Sirianni is refocusing his squad on the process. No picture of last year's mountain. When you're climbing, you look up, not back. It's a new year, and every spot on the field is up for grabs. Sirianni isn't coddling rookies or handing out jobs. Just like Quinyon Mitchell earned his place last year with quiet confidence and big plays, every player in 2020 will have to prove they belong.